And next, I'm introducing TANSEN COHAGEN, and she is going to switch gears drastically and let her introduce her piece.
Hi, I'm going to sing closely because it's low in my voice and otherwise you won't hear me. So I'm singing a song called Makin' Whoopee, and on first blush, this song seems very sexy. This song is not sexy. It's a cautionary tale. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, is this song. Another bride, another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom's so nervous he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture that same sweet love nest. See what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. But don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She feels neglected, and he says, let's start at the top of the second verse. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Well, can't you guess? She feels neglected, and he's suspected of making whoopee. She sits alone most every night with the baby. He doesn't phone her, he doesn't write. He says he's busy, and she said, is he? He's making whoopee. He doesn't make much money, only 5,000 per. Some judge who thinks she's funny said, you'll pay 6 to her. He says, now judge, supposing I fail. The judge said, budge right into jail. You'd better keep her. I think it's cheaper than making whoopee. You'd better keep her. It's definitely cheaper than making WHOOPEE whoopee.
The next piece is a piece that I wrote some years ago. It's a tango. I call it tango or tango y canto, tango and song, because it starts off as a tango, it goes into a song, and then at the end, the song and the tango kind of intermingle. And enjoy.
next piece we're performing is Foiret's Pavane, and Foiret was a French composer who lived in the late 1800s to early 1900s. And a pavane is a slow, stately dance that was composed in duple time. This is a little later than when they would actually dance the pavane, but this melody is really famous and beautiful, and you've probably heard it somewhere, either in a commercial or a movie. So I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Frances Fenton, and Roger wrote a series of 8 epitaphs and elegies back in, well, 10, published in 12. Now an epitaph, as you know, is something written on a tombstone, except I adapted it from Edgar Lee Masters' 1915 Spoon River Anthology, whereas, and in this anthology, you probably know it very well, it's as though the dead people are talking to you. The first is from the Spoon River Anthology. It's Russian Sonia, and my part would never have happened if the internet in the Harris County Courthouse had been on. But in any case, so I'll let Roger explain the second piece because...
Okay. Well, you have your handout here, and on one side you have a little picture with a cat on it. This is a promo for Black Cat. What is it? Vine, German Vine. In 2012, I presented at the Texas Greater National Association of Teachers of Singing on their artist series about what inspires a composer to write a song. What in the text inspires the composer to want to put it to music. And for this piece, first of all, the poem is by Thomas Hardy. And when he lost a pet cat, and so what I found after I'd written the piece is that as the cat goes up the stairs, the melody goes up, and as the cat goes up to the windowsill, it goes up, and then when the cat dies, the melody goes down. And I thought, well, it's like the motions of the cat determine which way the melody goes, was what that's all about. So just so you know, that's what that is. It's kind of silly maybe, but I think it's funny. I have to stand in my place. Herr Director here is. And, we're going to have a little classy French now. This next piece is called Hotel, which is the word in French and in France, for hotel. And so it's a very short poem by Apollinaire, and he's sitting up, obviously, in this hotel room. And like everybody in France, he likes to smoke cigarettes, right? So he says, my room is like a cage, and the sun comes in through the window, and I'm lighting my cigarette by the fire of the sun, right, to make mirages of smoke in the air. And he says, I don't want to work today. I just want to smoke. And some people call this the laziest song in classical music. So we're going to start with Hotel. And the next one. Okay.
Ma chambre a la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passe son bras par la fenêtre. Mais moi qui veux fumer pour faire des mirages, j'allume au feu du jour ma Je ne veux pas travailler. Je veux fumer. C'est tout. I think we need to sing. Should we sing? Everyone sing? Okay, y'all are gonna sing now. Y'all have been sitting there just listening, so now you're gonna sing. Okay, so the next song is called Sympathique. And it was basically based, it's a current song by Pink Martini, and it was based on that song, Hotel. And I'm gonna teach you the chorus real quick in French, okay? This is kind of a fake French. So I'm just gonna say, it's Je ne veux pas travailler, which means I don't wanna work. Je ne veux pas déjeuner. I don't even wanna eat breakfast. Je veux seulement l'oublier. I just wanna forget. Et puis je fume. Or you can say, et puis je fume, and that means, and then I smoke. Okay? Okay, so I'm gonna sing it one time through, and then when it's your turn, you can sing if you want. I know some people in here know it, so sing loudly if you want to. So let's just do, okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement l'oublier, et puis je fume. Okay? So I'll keep it up, and then when it's your turn, sing, and we'll all sing together, okay? Okay? And maybe? And if you want to, you could be like, boof, like, you could be real French and like, pucker your lips and say boof. Okay. Ma chambre a la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passe son bras par la fenêtre. Les chasseurs à ma porte, comme les petits soldats qui veulent me prendre. 1, 2, ready, go. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner. I love you, Nancy. Je veux seulement l'oublier, et puis je fume. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour. 1 million de roses ne m'embaumerait pas autant. Maintenant une seule fleur dans mes entourages me rend malade. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner. Je veux seulement l'oublier, et puis je fume. Y'all sound so good. Je ne suis pas fière de ça, vie qui veut me tuer. C'est magnifique être sympathique, mais je ne le connais jamais. Je ne veux pas travailler, non, je ne veux pas déjeuner. Je veux seulement l'oublier, et puis je fume. Now we're dancing. We're having communications this year. 1, 2, ready, go. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner. Je veux seulement l'oublier, et puis je fume. That's it. So I live in Austin. Please excuse the communication issues between Roger and I. We haven't gotten a lot of chance to practice, so thank you for your patience.
You okay? Intro.
So the next piece we're doing is called A Night Piece. This is by the American composer Arthur Foote, and he was another late 1800s, early 1900s composer. This piece was written in 1934. And for those of you who really know your musical eras, there was a lot going on at that time, and a lot of different styles that had kind of been emerging. And so the 1930s is full of a vast array of musical styles. However, this piece is firmly composed in the Romantic era traditions, which is really late 1800s. It was originally written for flute and strings, but as flutists go, we love performing things and we don't always have a string orchestra at our disposal. So it was revised as a night piece for flute and piano.
first epitaph in the cycle called Dolores Todd. Roger and I wrote this text together, and we were depressed. So,
one other note, some of these characters have names that that indicate their character. Dolores means sad, and Todd is close to the German word Tod, which means death, sad death. So this is a woman that you'll get it.
depressed. Yes. In a lonely and loveless life.
And this is our last thing before intermission now. I wrote a piece, a hallucination really. I call it Diva Death Scenes, because the aspiration of every great actress is to die on stage, right? Operatic heroines want to die of tuberculosis or suicide or something. So I took all of these real life characters throughout history that died tragically, starting with Queen Cleopatra. And she, you know how she killed herself, right? The snake bit her. And here's what she says. She says, "It's all the rage." What is it?
The latest craze.
The latest craze. Every hapless. I can't.
A hapless and the hottest new trend.
I wrote the words, but I can't remember them. So, the latest craze. Everyone's going to want to die. A diva death scene. So it goes from Cleopatra all the way up to Mama Cass and Anna Nicole Smith. So, we can have it.
Wow.
And Nancy's gonna hold my props for me. And I was told to make this as campy as possible. So, here we go, kids.
Sure, yes.
Did I put that there? Is that okay with you? Okay. It all commenced when Queen Cleopatra claimed a kingdom she could not keep. So she closely clasped an adder horn asp, and into her veins his venom did seep. She said, "It's all the rage, the latest craze, a hapless end, the hottest new trend. Every lass alive will be dying to do a diva death scene." Marie Antoinette, that well-coiffed queen, whose head is lying in a basket, keeps company with Mary, Queen of Scots, whose head is missing from her casket. And is Demona the fair met her death in damask gown, deprived of all of her breath. Yes, the last time she was seen, she was doing a diva death scene. It went like this. The divine Isadora, that grand dame of the dance, given oft to revelry and romance. Undaunted, she danced her way round the world with scarves and veils fully unfurled. Though she graced a Grecian hill, she learned that haute couture can kill. A dancer, she dared to dream of doing a diva death scene. Oh, later Marilyn, like Isolde of old, approved the permanence of prescription pills and potions, and Sappho singing songs by the sea sadly threw herself into oceans. When Amelia tried to fly the world so round, she found out what goes up must come down. She did the underwater thing. She did a diving diva death scene. Annie Nicole saw that while sex sells, it seldom saves when sold very well. Mama Cass found out that even comfort food can be fatal if it's not thoroughly chewed. When Natalie rocked the boat, she learned too late that not all wet woods would float. Such improvised demise would seem an impromptu diva death scene. Lady Di, along with Dodie, discovered death traps can look a lot like sleek Cadillacs. And Jackie with John and John Jr. the man learned predestined departures can be sooner than planned. Joan of Arc went up with just a spark. Juliet with a happy dagger net. They rolled the dice, they paid the price. In the end, they all made a great sacrifice. Our hats are off, we're on our knees. We do adore all our tragic leading ladies who dared it all to do their thing. They did a diva death scene. They did a diva death scene.
The table is open and there's wine everywhere. Most of it's white wine, so we don't have stained carpets. There are some bottles of red, but most of it's white. They're there. Find your own.